and welcome to The Insider, the ongoing video series that keeps you up to date on all things IPW. I am the voice of IPW, J-Rod. IPW champion Terry Van Avery opened the show to regrettably inform the fans that Jamal King called in sick, and Terry would defend against someone else instead. This prompted Josh Raymond to come to tell Terry that Terry let the fans down. Terry had known for days that Jamal King wasn't going to be at the event. Josh, on the other hand, told the fans well in advance that he definitely would not be facing Jeff King in a barbed wire match as discussed before. A pissed off Terry Van Avery said that since neither one of them had an opponent, they might as well fight once and for all. Josh Raymond declined the challenge and reminded Terry that there was an IPW title match scheduled already. As a smug Josh Raymond left the ring, Terry Van Avery told Josh that he can't run forever. Mondo Rio and Big Jorge got first dibs at the Kalamazoo crowd. Jeremiah Goldmane's BS was not tolerated, as the first time he intervened, he was ejected from ringside. Just as Mondo was about to pick up the big dub, Goldmane returned with Anderson Knight, and they attacked Mondo Rio. Mondo's tag team partner, Jimmy Hype Sholwin, still not cleared to compete, came to the aid of his partner, but did not get involved physically. However, Max Morrison gladly did. He backed up real hype and offered to team with Mondo against Anderson and Jorge. The GIP obliged, and it looks like Max and Mondo just don't quite have the chemistry that Mondo and Hype do, or even Hype and Morrison have. Once again, Morrison and Mondo lose in tag team action. A big win like that certainly puts Anderson Knight and Big Jorge in a good position in the tag team division with that big tournament coming up. More on that later. Speaking of the tag team division, half of the undefeated House Bison was in action as Bendrick Bison took on the birthday boy, Chad Alpha. Alpha celebrated his birthday big by debuting a new move in his arsenal, a huge jackhammer, which led to a nice birthday present for the victorious Alpha. At the midway point of Furious, we found out that it would be Huao Ming challenging for the title in Jamal King's place against Terry Van Avery. In a moment of chaos, Ming accidentally spit red mist into the face of the referee. While the referee was blinded, Ming hit a beautiful maneuver on the champion and had his shoulders pinned long enough that the referee could have counted to 3 if he could see. As Ming was reviving the referee, Van Avery turned him around and hit a huge Wazam Slam. Then got a bottle of water for the referee to flush his eyes out. Then hit Ming with another Wazam Slam to seal the deal on another successful title defense. After the break, Jimmy Sholwin entered the ring looking to speak with Huao Ming. Ming didn't speak any English, but his body language was loud enough. He was clearly pissed off and wanted some closure on what would have happened if had the referee been able to count. Terry Van Avery joined Ming and Sholwin to offer a different perspective, as well as to offer a rematch to Ming as soon as possible. Ming had no interest in waiting, and a fight nearly broke out until Josh Raymond butted in once again. Raymond came to the ring and picked up the IPW Championship belt and surprisingly decked not Terry, but Huao Ming right in the head with it, opening up a huge gash and making a beeline to the exit. A confused Terry Van Avery made it clear that he had no idea what game Josh is playing at and assured everyone that he had nothing to do with Raymond's cheap shot on Ming. One thing for sure, from Terry Van Avery to Jeff King and now Huao Ming, Josh Raymond is making a lot of enemies. CJ Cole's talent has been noticed by IPW management, and for that reason, he has been given plenty of opportunities. Unfortunately, so far, he has failed to collect. In the premium match, CJ Cole picked up a big win in a triple threat. To see this match, subscribe to Patreon at the IPW regular tier or higher. Stella Buho defended her women's title against the newest member of the Golden Initiative Project, the Honey Badger, Lil Missy. After a blatant gesture of disrespect, Stella lost her cool and got herself disqualified. This ordeal in the women's division has been going on since November with no end in sight. After the match, Jeremiah Goldmane told Honey Badger that he would make it up to her, and at the same time told Big Jorge that he has plans for Jorge and for Anderson Knight, but those plans are not for the two of them to enter the tag team tournament. Who knows what Goldmane has up his sleeve? We were treated to one hell of a Michiana Championship main event between a challenger, Zach Hendricks, and the champion, TDG. TDG proved once again that he is in fact too damn good, but his celebration was interrupted by Jeremiah Goldmain, who came down to the ring with a smirk on his face, looked at TDG and said, "I'll tell you later." That concludes this edition of The Insider. Join us on Saturday, March 2nd at Holmes Campus in Ann Arbor, Michigan as IPW presents Attrition.